Today I'm going to share with you my favorite parenting vice. By the way, make sure to share this video, like it if you like it, and hit that little bell icon and subscribe to my channel, and then you can get notifications about all my videos. Also, go to groknation.com for other articles about my parenting advice. So, my best parenting advice, say you're sorry to your kids. Don't you roll your eyes at me. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I don't want to listen to Mayim Bialik. She's an attachment parent. She's a weak parent. Her kids run her house. I actually have a lot of rules, and while I don't believe in physical punishment or coercion, my children have really good manners and they're very respectful people. Now, I didn't grow up in a house with any sort of cohesion regarding apologies. My dad apologized a lot and kind of all the time, which was sort of confusing. My mom apologized pretty much never. Hi, Mom, love you, it's okay. It wasn't until I was an adult that I came to understand that apologizing is not surrendering your power. Apologizing is actually a way of owning your power and claiming it. Most people think that you need to establish authority with kids in a way to let them know you're boss. Like, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them smell your fear. I think people say that. While I do believe that kids need to know that you're in charge to some extent because it allows them to have a sense of boundaries and safety, what I have found is that me pretending that I've got it all together when it is very clear that I don't have it all together is really confusing to children. This is especially true when I mess up, when I lose my temper, when I do something that really deserves an apology. Yes, sometimes I lose my temper. Not horribly, but there have been times when I've shouted, I've cursed, I've thrown things. I haven't broken something in a long time though. There have been times when I have behaved in such a way that my children were frightened of me and frightened of my anger. This is not something that I'm proud of at all. It's embarrassing. It makes me feel bad. My primal reaction when I've behaved this way is to dig my heels in and hope that my children will forget that it happened. Mostly I hope that they won't tell their dad. My inner evil inclination, as it were, is to push past the fact that I behaved badly and go straight to justifying my anger because of my children's insolence or their lack of good listening or their disrespect for me or whatever it is that's bothering me about their behavior at that moment. I have learned that that reaction is not to be trusted because what it is an ego-based defense mechanism. It's not what can ultimately build up my relationship with my children. So here's what I do instead. Number one, I cool down. Just gotta cool it down. Simmer down now. Cooling down is a physiological process by which you allow the endorphins and the adrenaline and all of those angry hormones literally to dissipate so that you can breathe into your belly and literally calm down. Number two, I force myself to set aside the thing that I think made me blow up in the first place. I put it in a virtual box inside my head because it's not what needs to be dealt with first. Even though that's where my brain wants to go, even though that's the thing I need to address, I need to set it aside so that I can do number three, I apologize. And by apologizing, I don't mean this, which might be something that sometimes comes out of my mouth. I'm sorry that I blew up at you, but you're being so obnoxious. How many times have I told you to leave your brother alone? Jesus! Sorry. That's not what I mean. That's not an apology. I didn't want to get angry, but you wouldn't stop doing the thing that you're doing that made me angry, and it's your fault, and that's why I got angry, and I'm sorry. Also not an apology. And guess what? The following is not an apology. I'm sorry. Here's what an apology looks like for children, and also probably for adults as well. I messed up. I used my anger against you, and that is wrong. I am truly sorry, and it is not okay for me to act like that. I am working on having more patience because I don't want you to be afraid of me. I am so sorry. Yes, that's what an apology looks like, and it is humbling, and it is hard. Apologizing to kids doesn't make them think that you don't still have the authority. It also doesn't imply that you're weak. In fact, it shows that strong people are the ones who admit that they're wrong when they're wrong. If you apologize with sincerity and clarity, you can also communicate that while your behavior is what you're apologizing for, At a later time, you will need to address their behavior as well. I want my children to know that life is not about your parents knowing everything, because you know what? Mostly, we don't. I want them to know that everyone has limits, and sometimes moms get stressed and lose their patience in ways that we wish we wouldn't. I want them to know that the way that they feel when I get angry at them, even if I think the anger is justified or warranted, that feeling is not a feeling I want them to get used to. My kids see me as flawed, messy, and imperfect. They also see me as humble, someone who admits when I'm wrong. And ultimately, they see me as their protector, especially when they need protecting from my mistakes. I hope my children will remember these things when they are fathers. And I hope that part of the legacy that I leave them is not only the ability to tell right from wrong, but the ability to admit when you don't have it all figured out. Parenting is a process by which your children finish raising you. And mine continue to teach me with their insolence, with their disrespect, and yes, with their constantly holding up a mirror to me. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, share it, like it, subscribe to this channel. Go to groknation.com for more articles on my take on parenting. See you next time.